Trunk National Golf Club is just 20 miles from the seat of power in the United States of America. Brooks Koepka arrives having made his own declaration of greatness. His latest PGA Championship win has elevated him onto the Mount Rushmore of his generation's golfers. But in the LIV Golf League, 12 teams are also vying for superpower status. Captains Koepka, DeChambeau, Cam Smith and Dustin Johnson all hope to lead their teams to the promised land.
The first hole here, actually the last.
Normally the 18th, but
play for members, but
well, the signature waterfall has made it a little tough for the hospitality. So rerouted a bit to accommodate the spectators, and a big part of what LIV Golf does is surrounds the fans on site and the unique experience it provides.
Let's take you across the golf course here. Peter Uihlein for the 4 aces. That was for birdie at 18 a few moments ago. He is 1 under for his round so far. Andy Ogletree came in for the injured Lee Westwood and carded a 62 in round 3 in Tulsa. He's been picked up by the Crushers because Paul Casey is out injured and he's 2 under par already.
Wow, this is right at it. With a 4-iron, just got a little kick left, but that's probably as close as he could have gotten it.
yeah, it's a lovely shot and a realistic chance of an eagle there for Cam Smith.
Slightly off the right is what I have.
This is the big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a downslope just short of this pin. If he lands it on that, it's going to really kick it on. He's got to almost land it just pin high, maybe 5 feet short max. Looks good.
Oh no. The last thing that needed to do was hit the flagstick.
Dead center as well.
And struck it so beautifully. It's got a lot of spin.
Well, G-Mac is on a tear early on here in DC. 3 holes, 3 birdies. That started at the par 5 7th and then followed that up at the par 4 8th hole. And this was his eagle putt at 9 from distance. It was beautifully judged. And he tapped in for another birdie. So the Cleeks are 4 under, 1 off the lead behind the Crushers, but the individual leader, joint with Andy Ogletree, is Graham McDowell. He had a great road trip recently, winning in Adelaide and Singapore, our first back-to-back individual winner in LIV Golf history.
Andy Ogletree over at 17, par 3.
Oh, look at this.
Bank shot.
Elsewhere, Laurie Cantor, he is a majestic. His second shot here at the 12th hole, the par 4. He started his round solidly, 1 under par. The Majestics are 3 under in a tie for 3rd place with the 4 aces. Laurie would make his birdie at 10. Kevin Na is the captain of the Iron Heads. This is 3rd shot at the 12th.
Oh, delightful. Oh! It avoids the embarrassment of putting.
Matt Jones with his second at 15. He's found the sand.
We got a lot of that. And back it up, why don't you? That was a complete accident. And a very happy one.
You just don't see that very often.
No.
Reed's 3rd at 6.
Beautifully played. Aha.
Yeah. Ace, the 4-legged caddy.
K9s for Warriors.
Oh, another nice shot from Cam.
Kevin Na is 1 under par. This is his 3rd shot at 13. Oh. Mark Leishman for birdie at 1. Leishman has 8 straight rounds in LIV Golf in the 60s, looking to continue that streak. Bernd Wiesberger for the Cliques, who are 4 under par, 1 off the lead. That was for his birdie at 14 for the big Austrian.
Harold Varner has this for eagle at 9. Oh! An eagle 2 for Varner. That launches him to 2 under par.
Meanwhile, Lee Westwood for birdie at 13, and this would give the Majestics a share, a 3-way share of the team lead on 5 under par. James Pyatt for his birdie at 16.
Yes.
Well, it's the young guns so far today, David. Ogletree and Pyatt at the top of the tree on 3 under par.
Peter Uihlein has consistently been longest off the tee. It's his second shot over at the 5th.
Oh, good one.
Beauty. Peter Uihlein for birdie. Uihlein gets it to 2 under, just a shot back.
Bryson, his second, out at number 8. Former U.S. amateur champion as well. 2 of the most recent are tied for the lead. Pyatt and Ogletree, both U.S. amateur champions.
Matthew Wolff is 1 over for his round so far. This is 3rd shot into the par 5, 3rd hole. That was very nicely done, a birdie there for Matthew Wolff. Same hole, Cameron Tringali tied for 3rd in putting this season in LIV Golf. That was for his birdie.
James Pyatt is tied for the lead, but has this for par at 17. Oh, yeah. Kevin Na with his, he's going with the toe of the putter here. This is unusual. Must have been a dodgy little lie. Look at this. No. Oh, robbery.
Pitching wedge, hit it as high as he can. It looks good.
Yeah.
Keimer for birdie at 12, and that would get him to 2 under, 1 back of the individual lead.
Brandon Grace, who had such a terrific tournament in Tulsa, making it to the playoff, eventually won by Dustin Johnson. This is his 3rd at the 5th, and we seem to see him do that at least once every tournament.
Yeah. On the tee at 17, Brandon Steele.
Nice there.
Oh, yes.
Andy Ogletree now has a share of the lead on 4 under par. This for his birdie at 3. So there is a man in fine form. Scott Vincent plays for the Iron Heads. This is 3rd shot at the 3rd hole. He's 1 under par for the competition so far. The Iron Heads down in 8th place on 3 under. Dean Burmester, not been his day so far, 2 over par, but that was a fine birdie on 18 for Stinger GC. Sergio Garcia, who qualified this week for the US Open, a marvelous birdie putt at the 12th for the Fireballs.
Yeah, guys, this crowd is pretty boisterous. I was just walking up the 10th with Brooks and Ricky, and they said it wasn't even like this last week in New York.
That's saying something.
Yeah, it is.
That was a good stroke.
Don't rule this man out.
Ever.
Cam Smith to 2 under par, 2 back of our trio of leaders.
That's the top green there to the left of the 11 number on the TV tower. Up on the left is a different one. Down on the right, much more difficult.
Yeah, it is. We're going to use this all 3 days. 9-iron for DJ.
Yeah, great shot. It's flagged tight to the water. That's an excellent shot.
Harold Varner playing his 2nd at 14.
GARCIA there, mate.
Oh, yes.
Out at 11, Dustin Johnson has this 7 feet for birdie.
What a good putt.
That's more like it. Dustin Johnson to 2 under par. Harold Varner III has surged up the pylon. He's at the summit with young James Pyatt.
Bryson, after the triple bogey at 11, his second shot at 12. That's more like it.
Well, Sergio Garcia is surging. This was for birdie at 12, the par 4. Just had enough legs to make it into the hole. Now for birdie at 13. That was beautifully done. At the moment, the 5 balls were an 8th on 3 under par. Sergio is 2 under after that 3-hole run.
Well, over in 15, Harold Varner has this one for the outright. Not that I would be one to show any kind of bias, but get in there.
Harold Varner III has the outright lead with 6 to play on day 1. He's 6 under par. And this is how James Pyatt tied Harold Varner for the lead. This was for birdie at the 3rd.
Emery missed the green way right, played the pitch from the hay to there and drains it.
What an up and down that is.
Varner and Pyatt both 6 under par.
This is a perfect lie, but it is a good 35 yards at least.
Oh, that sound is so good. Just slaps the back of that club into the sand, blasts it out. All right, Cam out of the bunker, down 5 feet max.
You're on.
Okay.
I want to lose.
Yeah, sounded good.
Oh, I think I just lost.
Oh yeah, you lost.
Cam Smith for birdie.
Cam Smith gets back to 1 under par, but Harold Varner III and James Pyatt still lead the way on 6 under.
Kevin Na for an eagle at 3.
For the Iron Heads. He's having a terrific day, Kevin Na. 3 under par. The Iron Heads have suddenly surged out of nowhere to a tie with the RangeGoats on 7 under par.
There you go.
There's a lot of goats there.
Oh, it's a van goat there almost.
Kevin Na, second shot at 4. The Iron Heads within a shot of the RangeGoats. Largely down to Kevin's 4 under par so far, and that's how he got there. Phil delighting the crowd at 17. Harold Varner's 3rd shot at 18, the par 5. He's given himself a fighting chance of taking the individual lead. Harold Varner seeking a first LIV Golf victory. And he is having a terrific opening day here in DC.
Danny Lee for birdie at 14. Gets him to 4 under par, 3 back of Harold Varner.
He's become one of the best from this distance. I expect this to be inside Cam's. You want to bet, Jerry?
Yeah, double or nothing.
Bold prediction. Oh, look at Dom. Look at Dom and his bad self.
All square. Taylor Gooch, second shot out at the tough par 3, 15th.
So DJ next.
He deserves a birdie after that second. And the tee shot.
There you go.
Over at 17, Cam Smith.
Oh! He's 3 under par, 4 back of the lead.
Over at 18, Patrick Reed from across the green for eagle. He got it there.
Oh, yes. Anaban Lahiri, second shot at 15.
Yeah, that was not a good lie. It's an excellent shot.
It's a great outcome. Well, James Pyatt has closed the gap on Harold Varner to a stroke. And that's because he finished his round today with a birdie. A terrific round for James Pyatt of the High Flyers. We're back at the 18th with the PGA champion, three-time PGA champion Brooks Koepka.
I don't see anything more than a 4 when he walks off this green. I could even see a 3 from here.
Close enough.
Dom's predictions are getting bolder and bolder.
They are.
And possibly more accurate. Harold Varner with his second shot at his final hole, the third.
Sit down. Oh, righty. Not bad, bro. Nice shot.
DJ, first of the 2 remaining. Putt for birdie, 4 feet away, Dom.
I always say, keep your head still on these putts. But we do like to peek. No peeking there.
A 69 for Dustin Johnson. That is 3 under par at the end of his first round and a 15th straight round under par in the LIV Golf League. Now then, Harold Varner on the green at 3 here to finish his first round with a birdie and a 2-stroke lead.
That's a great round of golf. 64.
It's been a terrific day just outside of Washington, D.C. The big names turned up in force. Brooks Koepka took a while to get going, a 70 for him. Cam Smith is there or thereabouts. Dustin Johnson with an opening round of 69. James Pyatt's had a really, really solid first day, but none better than this man, Harold Varner III.